Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you my curriculum picks and my book picks for October. My name is Jessie and I previously worked respite for special needs kids in New York City. I was laid off in March due to the pandemic, so this academic year I am assisting families with virtual learning and homeschool. I currently am working with two little girls. One is 3 years old and she will be turning 4 during this academic school year, and the other little girl is going to be 10 years old in December of 2020. Normally, the majority of videos on this channel focus around preschool curriculum and unit studies that I have created for a preschool age level, and that is because the older little girl that I work with actually has curriculum that has been given as virtual learning from her school. So there's not a lot for me to do in terms of sourcing curriculum. My work with her is mainly just tutoring for language arts and creative writing. For my little one, though, we are using The Good and the Beautiful's pre-K course book as well as The Good and the Beautiful's handwriting. And I've shared some videos before about how we're doing things like science and Bible, and I will be sharing soon how we are working an honest and diverse history curriculum into our school year. But this month, I decided to pick up several books that are all about kind of Halloween and fall. Halloween is actually my favorite holiday. I love Halloween. And this time last year, I was actually going apple picking with the older of the two little girls that I am doing some tutoring with this year. So it's sad for me that we're not going to be able to go trick-or-treating and apple picking and do all of our regular things, but I am still excited to dive into some of these things that I have found. Now, I used to have a bunch of Halloween books for kids, and I honestly don't know what has happened to them. What I'm thinking is that I actually probably left them at the house where I was nannying last year around this time. And so I had to repurchase a couple of favorites, and I also found some new things that I have never had before. So let me get started and show you what I have. The first thing that I found, and I had not seen this before, but it is so cute. It's called the Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin. And this is, as you would imagine, very similar to the classic nursery rhyme, the Itsy Bitsy Spider. This is a really, really cute little book. I love the rhymes that they have included in here. And I actually, when I got this book, here on the back, there's a few others as well. So there's I'm a Little Vampire, which is, of course, is a wordplay on I'm a Little Teapot, Hush Little Monster instead of Hush Little Baby, and Jack and Jill, but they are jack-o'-lanterns. I think this is so cute, and I'm really looking forward to reading this with my little one. Then I picked up an old favorite. It cannot be Halloween without Five Little Pumpkins. I love this little story. Every preschool that I have ever worked with, every educational thing that I have ever done, we have always made the Five Little Pumpkins a big part of our October curriculum, and we always do lots of little crafts and finger plays and all different kinds of things. So I am super excited to have this again and to be able to read it with her. This is another new one for me. This is The Little Blue Truck Halloween. Now, she loves the original Little Blue Truck story. She just adores it. I had to read it so many times when I was there, and I actually didn't know that they had a Halloween version, but I found this with just doing an Amazon search for Halloween board books. This one popped up. So we're going to get to visit our old friend, the Little Blue Truck, in a brand new story, and I'm really excited about that. Another one of my favorites, and one that I previously owned, this is Room on the Broom. This is a super cute little story, and it follows this witch and this cat on an adventure, a Halloween-themed adventure. and like I said, I've had this before, and I do really enjoy it. It is longer. The story is longer than the board books that we have, but I still think that this will be a great thing for her. We tend to read while she's having breakfast. Even when I worked in person in their home, that was the way that we did things, and that's how it still works. So while she's finishing up breakfast, usually I'm reading, and then we move into doing our schoolwork from there. This book I have had for a really long time, and I'm actually not sure where I got it. It's vintage. You can see how old the pages are, and it's just practically falling apart. But it's this super sweet scholastic book called Georgie, and I don't know if it's still in print or anything about it. And like I said, I don't even recall exactly where I picked it up, but I do have quite a habit of thrifting for vintage books, so I'm sure it was probably a part of one of those hauls. I was glad to find that although I do not have my other Halloween books, I still had this one. And I think this one, because it's vintage, probably I didn't take it out of the house. I don't tend to like take it places with me, because I'm honestly just afraid that it's just going to fall apart. But this is a super cute little story, and I'm going to be reading this one as well. The next two things that I picked up are actually what I would consider curriculum picks. I picked up Halloween Cut and Paste. This is a workbook for preschoolers, and it's rated, I think, for ages 3 and up. And it has all kinds of different little activities in. You can see on the back here, you can cut out these candy shapes and put them in the bucket. You can cut out these faces and put them on the pumpkin. It asks you to do some kind of adding and subtracting. And so this is going to help us with our scissor skills and also our pencil holding and our tracing skills. And we're going to be working from this for quite a bit during October. This was not very expensive. It's from Busy Kid Press. And I was trying to look and see if I could tell how many pages it has, and I cannot. But certainly enough that we should be able to make these activities last all the way through October, because of course we will still be doing our primary coursework as well. So Halloween Cut and Paste. And then I picked up this little Imagine ink. This is just one of the invisible ink, similar to like Color Wonder. It comes with this colorless marker, and you just rub the marker over the pages and different things appear. So here is the one that I just showed you blank on the inside. This is on the back, and this is what it looks like. And it's asking you to identify differences. So they look the same until you color them, then they look quite different, and it's asking you to spot the differences between the two. She has some other little books like this, these ones, and also the Wow Water ones where it has like the water brush. She really enjoys these. She really likes them. And it's always nice just to have a little something to do if I need to kill a little bit of time. So this is just a fun little extra activity that we will be using. There's lots of fun stickers in here and lots of little activities as well. So this is everything that we have for Halloween. We are going to be starting this week, tomorrow on Monday, using some of these items, and we're going to use them all the way through the month of October. I don't really know what Halloween is going to look like for any of us here in our area this year. I will not be doing trick-or-treating or giving away candy, and that's probably the first time that I haven't done that in at least 15 years. I really enjoy all of the kids in our neighborhood, getting to meet them and having them come through. I dress up, the kids dress up, and we have a really good time. Like I said, it is my favorite holiday. So I am a little bit sad that our experience is going to look a little different this year, but I'm definitely am excited to have these materials to help me still bring a little bit of festive spirit into our homeschool day. And I hope that you have maybe found something here that was helpful for you, or if you were looking for some ideas for Halloween time for this age level, maybe this has been helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.